Hello everybody, welcome to round number 7 of the 1998 Biathlon Olympic Season. And without further ado, let's take a look at the calendar and see where we'll be heading to this time. Looking at the calendar, this time we're moving over to Nové Město in the Czech Republic, with two rookies leading the men's and the women's individual championships. Can Raphael, Poiree and Magdalena Forsberg hold on to their leads? Well, without further ado, let's move over to the first race, which is the men's 22nd to 42nd race. And here we go. It is the 22nd to 42nd race here at Nové Město, with the highest place biathlete being NGL Biathlon of Norway, who will be starting the race in 7th position. Second highest in 23rd, Alexei Edarov of Belarus will be starting in 19th, and Sergei Tarasov of Russia will be starting the race from 12th position. So it's Rysenkov, Heyman and Alexander Popov on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to make the way to the top 21 for the next round of the race? Let's get into this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And it looks like a good start there of Rysenkov, with Heyman right next to him as they're making their way to the 1 kilometer mark, and it's the other Belarusian making their way up towards the front of the pack. Onto the big downhill, which will be followed up by a big uphill with a right and left corner. As they come towards the 1 kilometer mark, it's Rysenkov leading the way, Popov second, Heyman third, Ustinov is in 4th position. First 25 separated by just over 3.5 seconds, sorry. As here we go, making the way to the 2.2 kilometer mark. There's our biathletes making the way through. And it looks like, I believe that's Rysenkov that's pulling a gap on everyone already early on. And here we go, coming to the 2.2 kilometer mark. It is Rysenkov leading the way, Popov second, Tarasov third, Raikkonen fourth, and Wiesel Zimmerman of Poland rounding off your top 5. As first 25 separated by just under 6 seconds, as they're making their way towards the shooting range for the first time this race. And here we go. Here they come into the shooting range now. Oh, press the wrong button. Here we go. Into the shooting range they go. Who's going to be first in position? It is going to be Tarasov of Russia. Rysenkov second, Raikkonen third in position. Who's going to go clear and who's going to take the lead of the race? Got the fire, the shooting underway. Quite a few misses here and there. And I'm going to go clear here. 3 misses from Tarasov, 2 for Raikkonen, 1 for Raikkonen, 2 from Rysenkov. And we've got someone that's gone clear. It is Fredrik Kupa of Sweden, with Konstantin Popov of Russia also going clear. So it's the Swede leading the way. The Russian will come in second. And I think they're the only two that went clear. Sikora goes into third for Poland. Paul Uber goes to the 4th. The other Popov, Alexander in 5th. Shell in 6th. Wiesel Seaman in 7th. Phil Raikkonen 8th, Garabek 9th, and Reina Nuna of Austria rounding off your top 10. I think someone missed 4 targets in this race. And where is Kupa in the standings? Kupa is 26th in the standings, with Konstantin Popov in 25th position, so it's good position for them. Sikora 38th in the standings, so the fact he's third at the moment early on, that's a pretty good sign for him to get a decent finish and get himself flying up the board. And here we go, making their way to the 5.2 kilometer mark. The field is starting to spread out quite a bit. There is Fredrik Kupa, 2:57.4 is his time. Popov second, Sikora third, the other Popov 4th, Paul Uber 5th, Shellen 6th, Raikkonen 7th, Zealand 8th, Garrett 9th, and Edarov rounds up your top 10. Eagle Shellen, the top place biathlete in this group, 6th place at the moment, and the second highest, which is Edarov in 10th position. And here we go, back into the shooting range. Back into the shooting range we go. My word, I can't speak today. I'm that excited. But here we go. How will things play out? Kupa's in, Popov is in, the other Popov's in, then Sikora, followed by Shellen, Raikkonen, Zealand, Edarov, Garabek, Nuna, Rysenkov, and Megaru. And a miss from Kupa, miss from Konstantin, and Alexander's missed the target as well. This is Sakura's chance to take the lead of the race. 2 misses from Cooper, 2 from Popov, 2 from the other Popov. And it is Sakura's going to go clear. Veal Raikkonen also goes clear. Good. That's good for himself and for Poland, and good for Veal Raikkonen and for Finland as well. So Veal Raikkonen is behind by 1.3 seconds of Sakura. Veal Raikkonen is currently 31st in the standings. Sakura 38th. Purinen of Finland goes clear. Purinen is 32nd in the standings. Zinen is 3rd. Kupa goes down to 4th. Nuna 5th. Garabik 6th. Ryzenkov 7th. Popov, Schelland, and the other Popov rounds off your top 10 in this group so far. Sakura 4th, 30.76 time. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of Veal Raikkonen. As everyone else is pretty much bunched up together. It's just the top 2 that's pretty much got away from everyone else. And here we go, they're coming to the 8.2 kilometer mark. Outside the Popov rounds up the top 10 with Schelland right ahead of him. As here comes Sakura, 8.2 kilometers. What's his time now? What's the gap now? Time is now 5 minutes, 1.7 second gap between him and Veal Raikkonen. With, I believe that's going to be the other pole in 3rd. Is the Wiesel Siemenen? Yes, it is. 10.6 seconds behind them. Then it's Frederick Kupa, then Reinhard Nunar. As they come into the shooting range, the first standing shoot here. And here they go, back into the shooting range they go. Which one is going to go clear? Which one's going to take the lead of this race? Can Wiesel Siemenen come into play here? Here goes Sakura's in, Raikkonen's in. Here comes Siemenen, and the rest of the field is coming into the shooting range now. How will this play out? Miss from Sakura. What can Veal Raikkonen do here? So it's 1 miss from Sakura. Veal Raikkonen goes clear. So Veal Raikkonen is going to go into the lead of this race. What's going to happen to Sakura? Is he going to drop down to 2nd? The rest of the front runners aren't going to go clear. In fact, Walfried Paul Huber goes clear. So does Alexei Adarov. Jacob Nakums goes clear. Megaru goes clear as well. So a few people go clear, but Sakura holds on to 2nd. The gap is 6.3 seconds now, with Paul Huber going into 3rd, behind by 30.7 seconds. Elaranta towards the back of the field has also gone clear, so he's going to probably gain a few possessions, but he's got a bit of time to make up. Coming to the 10 kilometer mark, there's 1 more round of the shooting range to go, with Veal Raikkonen 6.5 minutes into this race. Sakura is 6.5 seconds down, but this could still be a very good result for Sakura, even if he's behind Veal Raikkonen. Veal Raikkonen, who is 31st in the standings. Paul Huber 3rd, Adarov 4th, and Wiesel Siemenen rounds up the top 5. Here we go, this will be the 11.2 kilometer mark. Yes, it is. 7 minutes 0.8 is his time now. As we've got 1 more round of the shooting range to go. Can Veal Raikkonen go clear and ensure that he is going to be the race winner of this 22nd to 42nd race? We're going to find out soon enough, as here he comes into the shooting range. There's Veal Raikkonen coming in now. And there is Sakura in 2nd. There's Paul Huber coming on your screen now. Into the shooting range we go. Can Veal Raikkonen go clear? Oh, tension's mounting. Okay, Raikkonen starting his shooting, and there's a miss from Raikkonen. If Sakura goes clear, he may be able to snatch the lead. Oh, Raikkonen's missed another target, but 1 miss from Sakura. What about Paul Huber? What about the rest of the front runners? So 2 penalty loops for Raikkonen, 1 penalty loop for Sakura, 1 for Paul Huber. Adarov missed the target, so has Wiesel Siemenen. Jacob Nekums, he's missed the target. And Reinhard Nunar and Konstantin Popov gone clear, but it looks like Raikkonen's just going to hold the lead by half a second over Sakura. Schelland goes clear down towards the back end of the field. So Raikkonen and Sakura is probably going to end up winning this race, but oh man, the penalty loops is going to eat up their time. Their times could have been a bit better as well. Tropankov of Kyrgyzstan, he's gone clear as well. Just about in the top 10 ahead of Frederick Kupa. As we come to the 13-kilometre mark, we've got a battle for third position here, a three-way fight for third. We'll focus on that a wee bit. What's going on here? Nuna, Popov and Paul Huber battling hard for third as they try to catch Raikkonen and Sikora, but I think they're too far ahead for them to pull it off, as Paul Huber is going, it looks like he's going to slip into third place now, ahead of Popov and Nuna. Here we go, coming to the 14.2-kilometre mark. Feel Raikkonen is definitely pulling a big enough gap over Sikora to ensure he's going to be the race winner. In fact, the gap's now 1.9 seconds over the pole. Paul Huber's going to be third, 6.5 seconds down, with Nuna and Popov dropping a wee bit behind. But here we go, coming towards the finish line, and for the 22nd to 42nd race, it's going to be Ville Raikkonen of Finland is going to take the race win. Thomas Sikora is going to sell for second, but I think Wolfgang Paul Huber, who is 30th in the south, is going to make the final podium spot in third. 9:43.1 is Raikkonen's time. Sikora 2.5 seconds down. Paul Huber is going to finish 6.1 seconds down. Then it's Popov and Nuna is going to finish the race. Now it's going to wait for everyone to make his way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. Ville Raikkonen takes the win. Thomas Sikora is second. Wolfgang Paul Huber is third. Konstantin Popov is fourth. Rayan Nuna in the top five. Then it's Adorov, Jelend, Nakuns, Zimmerman, and Tropenkov rounds off your top 10. If there's any biathlete to be very disappointed by the result, it's definitely going to be Sergei Tarasov, 24th overall in the standings, and he finishes in 16th position. Does that put his position in the championship at risk? We'll find out soon enough as we go over to the 1st to 21st. And here we are, it is the 1st to 21st race, with Raphael Poiree, the lean rookie and the overall leader, starting the race in 6th. In 2nd position is Ola Bjorndalen, who will be starting the race in 8th. Viktor Magarov, who is in 3rd overall, will be starting in 13th position. With the top 6 biathletes, so Poiree, Ola Bjorndalen, Viktor Magarov, Frank Luck, Rico Groth and Vladimir Drachev, all within 1 minute of each other in the overall standings. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to be the overall leader? Let's get in this race and find out. It's Brises, Anderson and Frank Luck on the front row as we get this race underway now. And looks like a pretty decent start there for the Norwegian as they're making their way up to the uphill section of this track. Focus our attention on Poiree, Bjorndalen, Magarov, see where they stand, because they're actually within 20 seconds of each other. So top 3, 20 seconds of each other in the overall standings. As they come towards the 1 kilometre mark, leading the way Frank Luck, Anderson second, Brice is third, Magarov is fourth. First 21st separated by 3.8 seconds. So we've got, where is Ola Bjorndalen? I can't find I can't see Poiree, Bjorndalen or Magarov at the moment. So they are towards the front of the field at the moment. Here we go, coming to the 2.2 kilometre mark. Let's see where everyone stands at the moment. Leading the way now is Anderson, Bjorndalen second, Brice is third, Franklin fourth, Poiree is fifth, Magarov is 10th. First 21st separated by just under 5.5 seconds as they're about to make their way to the shooting range for the first time in this race. And here we go, coming into the shooting range now. Who's going to be first in position? Watch out for the top 3 biathletes. Watch out for Poiree, Bjorndalen, Magarov. First in position it's Ola Bjorndalen, then it's Malhuns, then it's Muslimov, Fischer, then Raphael Poiree. Let's wait to get the shooting underway and see how things play out. Okay, a few misses coming in already, looking towards the front. And Ola Bjorndalen goes clear. What about, so Poiree's missed the target. Magarov has missed the target. Magarov was last into his position, interesting enough. Muslimov's gone clear. We've got Sasharin's gone clear. Brises, Parner, Frank Luck, Katarunsi and Dag Bjorndalen have all gone clear. So both Bjorndalen's in the top 3, with Frank Luck splitting them in 2nd place. Brises is 4th, Katarunsi 5th, Sasharin 6th, Parner 7th, 8th is Muslimov, Anderson 9th, and Raphael Poiree 10.5 seconds down in 10th position, with Magarov in 12th place. Okay, so Bjorndalen already put himself in a good position. He is about 17.5 seconds down on Poiree, so as it stands, 10.5 seconds gap. Poiree will stay ahead of Bjorndalen. at the moment, which Poiree is 10.9 seconds down. So the gap is increasing between them, but as it stands, Poiree will stay ahead of the Norwegian in the standings. And here we go, coming to the 5.2 kilometre mark. There's Bjorn Dahlen leading the way. We've got Frank Luck and Dag Bjorn behind them, 1.8 and 2.6 seconds behind respectively. Frank Luck 4th overall in standings, 2nd in the rookie standings, and Dag Bjorn 3rd in the rookie standings in 8th overall. So could be decent results for them. Won't catch Frank Luck, they're quite a bit behind, but closing on them in the rookie standings, that would be very, very good for them. And here we go into the shooting range for the second time this race. So can Ola Bjorndal go clear and increase his lead over Magorov and Poiree? Tolster and Brice, Sashrin, Parner, Katarun Siro and Anderson, Muslimov, Gross. Okay, Poiree and Magorov are coming as well. Frank Lux missed the target. Ola Bjorndal has gone clear once again, so he's going to hold on to lead the race. Dag Bjorndal goes clear as well, so both Bjorndal's first and second. Wolfgang Parner goes clear, so does Rico Gross. Poiree's missed one. Malhus, Magorov has gone clear, so Poiree's going to lose even more time with Bjorndal as it stands. It looks like I think Ola Bjorndal will have a big enough gap to take the overall lead of the standings. How's things going? Sven Fischer, the 1994 champion, 4 targets missed. Not been a great season for the defending champion. Where is Fischer? He is 7th overall in the standings. He's just over a minute behind the overall leader, which is Raphael Poiree. So Dag Bjorndalen, about 3.5 seconds down on Ola Bjorndalen. Wolfgang Parner is in 3rd. 4th is Anderson. Frank Luck 5th. Rico Gross 6th. Magorov has made his way up to 7th, but Magorov is already behind Ola Bjorndalen, so it's essentially Bjorndalen is just going to end up increasing his lead, the gap between him and the Russian. Raphael Poiree 20.3 seconds down. Now that would be enough for Bjorn Dahlen to take the overall lead of the Frenchman, of the leading rookie. So the gap between the two Bjorn Dahlens has gone up to 4.2 seconds, with Wolfgang Parner just under 9.5 seconds down on the two Norwegians. As here they come into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. Now, how will things play out here? Okay, here comes Ola Bjorndalen, Dag Bjorndalen, and Wolfgang Parner coming in. Some of the remaining front runners here are coming in as well. In comes Bjorndalen. Here comes the other Bjorndalen. Let's wait for the shooting to get underway, see how things will play out. And Bjorndalen's missed a target, so it's going to be 1 penalty lead for him. The other Bjorndalen's missed a target as well. What about the rest of the front runners? So Wolfgang Parner's missed 1. Dag Bjorndalen's missed 2. Rico Gross is having a good shot around the shooting range. I say he's missed a target. Magorov has missed 2. Raphael Poiree's come into the shooting range. He is going to go clear, so he's going to make up some possessions and going to make up some time. So he's going to close in on Bjorn Dahlen a bit. Pierre Beto Carrara has gone clear as well for Italy. So Ola Bjorndalen holds on to the lead. He's 11.7 seconds ahead of second place, which is Rico Gross now. Anderson is 3rd. Frank Luck 4th. Raphael Poiree is into 5th now. But he's closed in enough to ensure he will remain the leader of the standings. Sven Fischer has gone clear to make up for his 4 misses. But Ola Bjorndalen's quite a bit ahead, so we'll focus down to 2nd, which is Rico Gross. We've got Anderson behind in 3rd, Frank Luck 4th, there's Raphael Poiree in 5th, alongside Dag Bjorndalen as well. And there's Ola Bjorndalen making his way to the 11.2 kilometre mark. We'll focus those further down the field. There's Magorov is in 11th, he's 22.5 seconds down on the leader of this race. We'll look at this. Where is Poiree? He's made his way to 4th now. He is 15.2 seconds behind now. But meanwhile, coming into the shooting range for the 4th final time is Ola Bjorndalen. He's quite a bit ahead of the rest of the field. This will be a really good result for him to not only take the lead of the championship, but to make sure he has a good margin of the rest of the field, even though his overall lead against Poiree might end up being slight. But he really needs to go clear here, just in case Raphael Poiree does go clear and holds on to the lead. Bjorndalen's missed the target. Another miss for Ola Dallin. Oh, 2 penalties for Ola Dallin. That's not what he needs. This opens the door for Raphael Poiree to ensure he will remain as the championship leader. Of course, he'll be comfortably ahead in the rookie standings. Oh, he's missed a target. Rico Grossmill's going to go clear, so he might end up winning this race. Dagbjorn Dan's going clear, but Ola Dan's coming out of the penalty loop, but he's just behind Rico Gross. Meanwhile, Dagbjorn goes clear, Karar goes clear, Megarov goes clear, Brises goes clear, Drachev goes clear as well. So this is good for Rico Gross. He'll get a very good time to put himself further up on the board. He is currently sitting 5th in the overall standings, about 26 behind 4th place and 2nd in the rookie standings, which is currently held by Frank Luck. But here comes Ola down to make the pass. Further down the field, Gredler and Heyman have gone clear. And, well, Ola down tried to find his way past the German. Light Gibb towards the back of the field has gone clear as well for Italy. But it looks like Rico Gross is not going to let Ola down take the race win here. Dagbjorn 3rd, Megarov is 4th, Karar 5th, and Raphael Poiree 10.5 seconds separate him and Ola. So Raphael Poiree will hold on to the overall lead of the standings. And look at this, so it's essentially going to be a battle for the win here between Rico Gross and Ola. It's actually a very, very intense battle for the win here. Megarov 4th, 9 seconds down, Karar 5th, Poiree 6th. Here comes Ola trying to sneak his way to the lead. And here we go, coming towards the finish line. Is it going to be Rico Gross? Or is it going to be Ola Dan's going to win here? I think Rico Gross is just going to do enough. And the win goes to Rico Gross by 1/10 of a second. The time 9 minutes 9.6. In 3rd place it's going to be Dagbjorn Dan. We just got to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line right now. And here we go. That's everyone across the finish line. Rico Gross wins by 1/10 of a second over Dagbjorn Dan. Dagbjorn Dan takes 3rd. Victor Megarov is 4th. Pierre Bettelkrar is 5th. Raphael Poiree holds on to the lead of the rookie standings and the overall lead of the standings in 6th. Vladimir Drachev is 7th. Frode Anderson 8th. 9th is Ilmar Brises. And Frank Luck rounds off the top 10. Those will be very disappointed with results will probably have to be Sven Fischer, 7th in the overall standings and finishes 2nd to last in 20th. Another biathlete probably will be disappointed with the result. I probably would have to say it will be Pierre Sindel. He's way behind everyone. He is 40th overall standings. It's definitely going to affect his position in the rookie standings as well. But before we find out where everyone stands, it's time for the women's side of the competition. And here we go. It is the 22nd to 42nd race for the women's side of the competition at Novo Mesto, with the highest placed athlete being Parajima, who will be starting the race in 9th position, with Eva Hakova, the second highest player, in 23rd, starting in, where's Eva Hakova, in 8th position, and Lyudmila Gorieva of Kazakhstan will be starting the race in 15th position. So it's Anna Mironova, Margarita Dulova and Katarina Pell in the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to make the top 21 for the next round? Let's get in this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And it looks like a pretty decent start for the Slovakian of Anna Mironova, the lowest placed biathlete in this race, in 42nd place. As they're making way up to the big uphill and coming towards the 1 kilometer mark. And it looks like Mironova is going to be leading the way in this race at that point. Pell second, Dulova third, Melik fourth, and DeFosco is the top 5. It's first to 21st, separated by 4 seconds. As they're making way up to the top of the hill, which they should now. And here comes the biathletes. Mironova still out in front. I think that's Pell in second. Although I think that's the Kazakh that's trying to get the position back from Katarina Pell. As we come to the 2.2 kilometer mark, it's Melnik of Russia, Dulova third, Appel fourth, and Eva Hakova rounds to the top 5 as first 21st, separated by 5.5 seconds now. As here they come into the shooting range for the first time this race. Who's going to be the first biathlete in position? We will find out pretty shortly as they're coming in just now. Looks like the first biathlete into position will be... it'll be Melnik, Holbakova, then it's Eva Hakova is next, with Manuel Clark and Mironova next. As wait for the biathletes to get the shooting underway. Melik's got underway, Holbakova, Hakova started. Hakova's missed the target, Melik's missed the target. If they're going to go clear here, yes, Emmanuel Klaus going clear, Holubkova's going clear, Stera Kutz going clear, Ramasco, Katarapel, and Halanarova have all gone clear. But it looks like it's going to be Emmanuel Claret that's going to be leading the way, closely followed by Katarapel with Stera Kutz in third position, with Holubkova and Halanarova rounding off the top 5. 4 seconds separating the top 4 biathletes, as we've got quite a few biathletes, well, quite a lot of biathletes in the penalty loop. And I think we've got one that's still in there, everyone else is back on the track. As they're making their way to the 4 kilometre mark. It's still Claret out in front, with Appel second, Stericus third. Ramasco, Holubkova, Halanova, and Melnik that's rounding up the top 7 biathletes. As here we go, coming to the flat section, and I didn't mean to punch the microphone there, sorry. And here they all come. This is for the 5.2 kilometre mark, and there's a good gap there between Claret and Katarapel. But the question is, will she be able to convert that to another good round in the shooting range? Katarapel 1.5 seconds down, Stericus third, Melnik fourth, Ramasco rounding off the top 5. With Holubkova, Halanarova, Hakova, Parajima, and Talanova rounding off your top 10. And here we go, coming into the shooting range for the second time this race. The field seems to be spreading out quite a bit. This will definitely affect their times and their positions on the leaderboard. And here we go, Claret's in first. There's Appel, Stericus, Melnik, Ramasco, and Holubkova are all in as they get the shooting underway. And Emmanuel Klaus missed the target. Not good starts for the French lady. 2 misses from Claret. Katarapel. Oh, 3 misses from Stericus. Katarapel's missed 1. Melnik's missed 1. Ramasco's missed 1. Holubkova goes clear. Hakova's missed 3. Paraju's 3. Talanova's missed 3. Defoska of Bulgaria has gone clear. And so is Delova of Kazakhstan. So Holubkova now leads the way. Is it Katarapel second? Yeah, Katarapel is in second. There's the 2 Russians. Defoska goes into 5th with Emmanuel Claret 6th and Halanarova in 7th place. So as most of the biathletes have missed at least 1 target. And where's Claret? Claret's down to 6th position after losing the lead. We'll drop down to 2nd. We've got 3.5 for seconds between Appel and the 2 Russians, Melnik and Ramasco. It looks like Melnik is making her move to try and get past the German for 2nd place. As there is Holubkova coming to the 8.2 kilometre mark, and I think Melnik has just passed Katarapel to get into 2nd. I guess the question will be, will her teammate Ramasco be able to do the same? 4:57.5 is the time at the 8.2 kilometre mark for Holubkova. There's Melnik 2nd, Appel 3rd, Ramasco 4th, there's Emmanuel Claret 5th, ahead of Ekaterina Defoska of Bulgaria. As we're going back into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. So what can Holubkova do here? Holubkova, who is sitting 33rd in the standings, Appel 27th, Melnik 25th, Ramasco 26th. So Holubkova in a good position to probably get to crack the top 30 at the end of this round, maybe. But we'll see how things go here. And Holubkova's missed a target. Melnik's missed a target. 2 misses from Holubkova. Claret's missed a target. In fact, Melnik's missed 3. That's not going to do her any favours. So 2 penalties for Holubkova, 3 for Melnik, 2 for Appel, 1 for Ramasco, 2 for Claret. 1 for Defoska. So a lot of misses there in that round, the shooting range. In fact, everyone's in the shooting range, going to the shooting range and now has missed at least a target, except Sabdasina of Ukraine's got clear, and Gariva of Kazakhstan's got clear. Further down the field, Talanova's missed 4. Ramasco takes the lead. Holubkova is now in 2nd, Defoska 3rd, Appel 4th, and Sabdasina round the top 5. With Emmanuel Claret down to 6th position. Well, actually still at 6th. With Holubkova 2nd, 1.8 seconds down of Ramasco. With Katarapel dropping to 4th and 7th going clear. She sees herself in 5th place now. So a good time for the Ukrainian, who is sitting in 37th position. As we're now coming to the 11.2 kilometre mark, we've got one more round of the shooting range to go, where it could end up making or breaking their chances of winning the 22nd to 42nd race. We've got a few biathletes who have dropped well behind the rest of the field, which is definitely not going to help their times out, especially when they could be at risk of elimination. So there is Ramasco. The gap between her and Holubkova is 1.3 seconds now, so the gap is down half a second, with Raphael third, Dafoska fourth, Serpentina fifth, Claret sixth, Melnik seventh, with Sterakut, Dolova and Halanarova around the top 10. As here comes Ramasco into the shooting range for the fourth and final time in this race. Can Ramasco go on a finish in the high, go clear, and ensure her victory? We'll find out soon enough. It's got all the other biathletes coming in. They have a slim outside chance of getting the lead of the race. And here we go. Ramasco's in, Holubkova's in, Appel, Claret, Dafoska, Serpentina are in. And Ramasco's missed the first shot. Holubkova could steal the win off the Russian. And Ramasco's got two misses. That's not going to help her time out. And Holubkova's missed the last target. Oh man, what a time for that to happen. And Dafoska's missed her last target as well. Serpentina has two. Melnik's missed one. We've got someone's got two people gone clear. Halanarova and Gurieva gone clear. But it's going to be, I think that's Holubkova that is going to hold on. That's going to take the lead. Raphael second. Ramasco, Gurieva, Halanarova right close to each other. Right off the top five. Gross of France goes clear. Trying to finish on a good note in this race, but she has quite far down the field, it looks like. With Holubkova with a 4.7 second lead over the rest of the field. We'll focus on the battle for second, because it's quite an intense battle we got here. Raphael, Ramasco and Gurieva, with Halanarova trying to get involved somehow, as well as Melnik. But it looks like Ramasco might find her way into second position ahead of Raphael. As we're coming to the 14.2 kilometre mark, the four-way fight for second, is definitely hotting up a lot. Yeah, it looks like Ramasco, and maybe Melnik actually has found their way past Raphael. No, Melnik's in second. Where does Melnik come from? Melnik's got ahead of Ramasco for second. 3.8 seconds separate Holubkova and Melnik now. As here comes Holubkova around the final corner to take the race win of this, win the 22nd to 42nd race. Meanwhile, that battle for second is still hotting up. Is Melnik going to hang on for second? I think Melnik may just do enough to take second position off Ramasco. Yes, she has. Ramasco's third, Gurieva fourth, Raphael is fifth, Halanarova sixth. We just gotta wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish. Okay, everyone's made their way across the finish line. Holubkova won the race. Olga Melnik is second. Olga Ramasco takes third. Gurieva is fourth. Raphael is fifth. Martina Halanarova is sixth. Ekaterina Dafoska takes seventh. Serpentina eighth. Sterakut is ninth. And Emmanuel Claret rounding off your top 10. So with that pretty intense race out of the way, it's now time for the 1st to 21st race. And here we are, the 1st to 21st race here at Nove Mesto, with the overall leader Magdalena Forsberg and rookie leader in 5th position. Florence Bavrol, who is 2nd overall, will be starting the race in, where is Florence Bavrol, 14th position, and Martina Zelna starting in 20th position, with the highest placed non-rookie being Corinne Nielgren in 4th, who will be starting in 6th place. So, Albina Akatova, and Ellen Shelbred and Livger Poiree are on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to take the overall lead? Well, I imagine it'll be Forsberg, because she is over 1 minute ahead of 2nd place Florence Bavrol. But regardless, let's start this race anyway and see how it will all play out as the race begins now. And looks like the two Norwegians got to a much better start than Akatova as they make their way to the uphill section. I think Poiree may have got the strongest start of the three of them. Livger Poiree, who is 6th overall in the standings, with Shelbred, who is 9th overall in the standings, as they come to the 1 kilometre mark, with Poiree leading, Shelbred 2nd, Akatova 3rd, Forsberg in fourth with first 21st separated by 3.8 seconds. And now Akatova is going to try and retake the lead of this race as they come to the 2.2 kilometer mark. And here are the biathletes, and Akatova does indeed retake the lead. And coming down this way to come to the downhill section before the shooting range, there is Magdalena Forsberg, who slipped into the lead of the race, 0.3 of a second separating her and Akatova, with first 21st now separated by 5.1 seconds. As they are getting ready to come into the shooting range. And here they come to the shooting range just now. Let's see how it will all play out here. First into position, that is going to be Kukleva, with Bavrol, Forsberg, Nielgren and Yu, the next biathletes, into their positions. Let's wait for the shooting to get underway, and Kukleva's missed the target. Kukleva's missed another target. Florence Bavrol's missed the target. Forsberg's missed the target. Corinne Nielgren has gone clear. So is Shumi Yu. Ushi Dissel's gone clear. Shellbread and Poiree have all gone clear. Zolan's missed 2 targets. That's only going to put her at disadvantage because Bavrol and Forsberg, those the only 2 biathletes ahead of her in the standings, have only missed 1. So Corinne Nielgren with a 1 second lead over Livgren Poiree, with Shellbread 3rd, Ushi Dissel 4th, and Shumi Yu is 5th, with Forsberg in 6th, with Florence Bavrol in 8th. 1994 champion Petra Bell there she is in 12th, and Zelna 16th position. So that's time disadvantage that Zelna really couldn't afford if she wanted to catch up to Bavrol and Forsberg. As they're making way to the uphill section, it looks like Livgren Poiree might actually get past Corinne Nielgren for the lead of the race. I think Livgren Poiree has just gone and done that. So Livgren Poiree is now the race leader here of this race. And so here they come for the 5.2 kilometer mark. And it looks like it's still going to be Livgren Poiree leading the way by 1/10 of a second, with Ushi Dissel 3rd, Shellbread in 4th, with Shumi Yu and Forsberg battling for 5th position. But I think Forsberg has been consistently faster battling than Yu, so I think Forsberg is going to go into 5th. And here they go, coming back into the shooting range now. Yep, back to the shooting range they are, and we'll see how things play out here. Can Forsberg find herself in the lead of the race? She's ahead of the two competitors, Florence Bavrol and Martina Zellner. Okay, they're in their positions now. It's going to shoot underway, and Livgren Poire's missed the target. And Ushi Dissel's missed the target. Finds 2 penalty leads for Poiree. Meanwhile, Corinne Nielgren goes clear. Magdalena Forsberg's missed the target. Shellbread's missed the target. Shumi Yu's missed the target. Bavrol's missed 2. Sixflin's gone clear. Akatova's missed 2. Zerbelova's gone clear for Ukraine. Where is Martina Zellner? Martina Zellner's missed 3 more targets. Koppler's gone clear for Slovenia, but this is not good for Zellner. Anderson goes clear. So Corinne Nielgren now has a 9-second lead over Sixflin. Forsberg is 3rd, 10 seconds behind. Then it's Shellbread, Shumi Yu, and Zerberlova around the top 6. But it's not. But for Bavrol and Zellner, this is not looking good for them. As they'll drop back down to 2nd position as the fight's much more important there. There's Forsberg. Is she going to get past Sixflint? Probably. Sixflint, who is currently 12th in the standings, with Shellbread behind them, who is 9th in the standings. And there is not Bavrol, Corinne Nielgren making her way to the 8.2 kilometer mark. We'll focus our attention on the battle for 2nd, and Magdalena Forsberg has found her way into 2nd. She's just got past Sixflint, with 10 seconds separating both her and Corinne Nielgren at the moment. As here comes Corinne Nielgren into the shooting range, as we'll see Magdalena Forsberg appear in a wee second. There's Magdalena Forsberg coming in, along with the 2 Norwegians behind her. So Corinne Nielgren's in. What can Corinne Nielgren do here? And Nielgren has the shooting underway. Forsberg, Sixflin, and Shellbread coming into possession. And Karen Newgren goes clear. She's going to maintain her lead. But what about Forsberg? Shelbred missed 2 targets. 3 misses from Shelbred. Forsberg goes clear. Sixland's missed the last target. Ushi Dissel's missed 1. Shumi Yu's missed 3. And Zerbalova of Ukraine's gone clear. So Forsberg's cut the gap down to 9.8 seconds. Kopla of Slovenia's gone clear. Olena Petrova of Ukraine's gone clear. So is Margaret Anderson. Natalie Santa of Italy, she's gone clear as well. We might have to drop back down to the battle for third. Brankovic, the last biathlete into the shooting range, has gone clear. Martina Zellner towards the back. She's lost a ton of time. She is really dropped off the pace quite considerably. Meanwhile, at the front, Forsberg's cut the gap to Corinne Newgren. It's down to 9.2 seconds. So Forsberg is catching up to the French lady. The Sixland's third, 90.4 seconds down. And Zerbalova and Ushi Dissel rounding off your top 5. As Corinne Newgren is getting ready to go into the shooting range for the 4th and final time in this race. And the gap's reduced yet again. It's down to 8.4 seconds now. Forsberg cutting the gap on Corinne Newgren quite massively. And here we go, into the shooting range for the final time in this race. What can Corinne Newgren do here? So Corinne Newgren goes into the shooting range just now. Magdalena Forsberg, there she is, coming in closely behind. And Corinne Newgren gets the shooting underway. And Corinne Newgren's missed the target. Oh, 2 misses from Newgren. This could cost her the race. Can Forsberg capitalise on that mistake? Oh, and Forsberg's done it. Forsberg has managed to capitalise on Corinne Newgren's late mistakes in this race, and that is Magdalena Forsberg, and it's going to take the lead and extend her lead over everyone else in the standings. Sixland's missed 2. Zerbalova for Ukraine, a good result for her. She's gone clear. Ligrid Poirie's missed 1. Dissel's missed 1. Kopla's missed 1. Bavrol has missed 3. This is a disaster for the main competitors for Forsberg. Anderson's gone clear. Natalie Sands gone clear. Zellner's just come into the shooting range. And the top 4, the gaps between the top 4 between each other is massive now. With the rest of the field quite far behind. Zellner has missed another 2. So she's going to lose a lot of time both between her and Forsberg, and both her to Bavrol. Will that affect her 3rd place spot in the standings, like with Corinne Newgren, who is 2nd in this race? Possibly. I'm not too sure. We'll find out soon enough. It's Magdalena Forsberg coming to the downhill section. She's just got the bottom of the hill, and then it's just sprint to the finish now at this point. But what a race there for Magdalena Forsberg. Pretty much been patient until Corinne Newgren finally made a mistake, and she capitalised on it. So here comes Magdalena Forsberg to win the 1st and 21st race with a time of 8:59.1. As we wait for everyone else to make their way across the... And here we go, everyone's across the finish line. Forsberg wins the race by 9.2 seconds over Corinne Newgren. Olena Zerbalova, despite 1 miss, finishes in a very impressive 3rd place. Ushi Dissel takes 4th. And Nick Sixland is 5th. Livgard Poiree takes 6th. Andrea Kopler is 7th. Margaret Anderson is 8th, Natalie Santa 9th, and Anna Shelbred runs the top 10. The 2 biathletes that will be absolutely devastated by the result has to be Florence Bavrol and Martina Zellner, the 2 main competitors to catch Forsberg, and they finished way behind. Bavrol 47.6 seconds down, Zellner 1 minute 7.2 seconds down. How badly will this affect them in the standings? Well, we don't need to wait much longer. We're going to jump right in there and we're going to find out the damage. 7 rounds down and only 3 to go, with Raphael Poire's lead reduced to 6.8 seconds between him and Ola Bjorndalen, as Victor Megrov holds on to 3rd position by about 20 seconds ahead of the 2nd place biathlete in the Rookies Championship of Frank Luck. Further down, the only real changes in positions are Dag Bjorndalen and Frode Anderson getting ahead of Sven Fischer and Ludwig Gretler. Going down to the top 20, we have got Pierre Sendel having a really bad time in the Czech Republic, losing 4 positions, putting him down to 18th position. Meanwhile, Pavel Muslimov sees himself in the top 20, gaining just the 1 position, but puts him in 20th position. And finally, dropping down to the top 30 positions, and we've got Ville Räikkönen gaining 5 positions, that sees himself in the top 30, with Wolfgang Paul-Huber gaining 3 positions. Meanwhile, Sergei Tarasov losing 5 positions to put himself from 24th to 29th place. Going over to the Rookies Championship, with Raphael Poiree leading the way by 35.9 seconds over Frank Luck, with Dagbjörn Dahlen 7th overall and 3rd in the Rookie standings, nearly 40 seconds ahead of his own teammate Frode Anderson, who is 4th in the Rookie standings and 9th overall. Pierre Sendel losing 4 positions overall, seeing himself 8th in the Rookies Championship. Going over to the women's competition, and Magdalena Forsberg over 1.5 minutes ahead of second place, which is now held by Corinne Nielgrid, gained 2 positions ahead of Uschi Dissel and her teammate Florence Bavril. Martina Zelna loses 2 positions after a really poor round in the Czech Republic. Meanwhile, Elena Zabalova sees herself in the top 10 positions, gaining 3 places to go from 11th to 8th. Jumping down to the top 20 positions, and Natalie Santer redeems herself by gaining 3 positions to make up for her disastrous round back in Italy, while Anne Briand loses 3 positions to see herself down in 19th place. Dropping down to the top 30 positions, and we only have a bunch of athletes that have made small gains and small losses, apart from Eva Hurkova, who has lost 5 positions to see herself go from 23rd down to 28th position, with Emmanuel Cloud the only biathlete in the top 30 to not gain or lose positions. In the women's rookies competition, Magdalena Forsberg, being the overall leader, sees herself in 1st position, unsurprisingly, nearly 2 minutes ahead of 2nd place and 3rd overall Florence Bavril, with Martina Zelna 5th overall and 3rd in the rookie standings, nearly 2.5 minutes behind. The only biathlete to gain positions in the top 10 rookie standings is Ludmila Goreva, who sits 22nd overall and 10th in the rookie standings. Jumping over to the nations competitions, for the men's nations competitions, Germany leads the way by only 4 seconds ahead of Norway, so it's still a very, very tightly contested battle for the top spot, with Russia still in no man's land in 3rd, and Italy in no man's land also sitting in 4th, with Latvia having a bad round that sees itself slip down to 10th as Poland, Finland and France jump ahead of them. In the women's nations table, Slovenia gained 3 positions despite getting a penalty time added to their overall score, with Germany leading the way over France by just under a second, so it's going to be a very, very tight battle for the top spot for France and Germany, with Norway having an outside chance just only 16.5 seconds behind the top 2 teams. The only other team to gain a position is Kazakhstan, overtaking Bulgaria for 8th place. Last but not least, the mixed nations table, combining the men's and the women's results together, with Germany leading the way by just over 10 seconds over Norway, with Russia sitting 3rd over a minute behind, which is nearly 20 seconds more than Italy. The only positional change in the top 10 is Ukraine gaining ahead of the Czech Republic. So with only 3 rounds left to go, can Raphael Poiree and Magdalena Forsberg hold to lead in the individual competitions? And can Germany keep leading the way in the men's, women's and mixed nations tables? Well, we'll see you over to the 8th round of the season and we'll find out together.